This is Alby. He's here for a board and train. I'll just show you how he is right now, and we'll follow along next week to see how he's doing. He likes to pull quite a lot, and that's not something we enjoy. Alby, come here. Come. Come. He needs practice on his recall. Come. Hey. Hey. Sit. Good boy. Stay. He needs practice on his stay. Hey. Sit. Good. Lay down. Lay down. Sit. Hey-o. Hey. Good boy. Okay. So you can see there's a few things we need to work on, and we'll keep you guys updated as we go along. This week with Sadie, we've been working on relaxation some more and proper handling. She's very squirmy, and so we've been practicing in the bath, making sure she can handle being checked over, making sure that she can handle being in the bath, trying to get rid of this nipping. If she gets a little uncomfortable, she'll bite at you, and she's got those razor sharp puppy teeth. So we just encourage this calmer behavior. We encourage this laying down. That's why we sit down on her level. We want to teach her, if we're down here, it doesn't mean you need to freak out. It just means come over, we can cuddle a little bit, we can be buddies. There's no problem here. Good puppy. And then we'll start slowly working on kind of molding these behaviors, molding her onto her back a little bit better. I know. Good girl. And showing her right now, you can see if I try to just push her over, she wants to fight it really bad. That's what all that struggle is. And so instead of pushing so fast like that, hey, I'll just push really gently until she gives up fighting me. And you'll see how her tail stopped there. That meant that she stopped fighting. You guys can't feel her, obviously. But as I push against her, that tail pushes, that tail wiggles. She gets at like, oh, I'm fighting. And then that tail stops as she stops fighting me. Right there. And then I can stop pushing. Good girl. And we take these slow steps rather than forcing her, because sooner than later we get this, as long as we take it slow. Now this kind of chewing right here, I'll ignore. And so it's fun as long as, like, I'll show you a bad example. If I pull my hand away, see how she's pawing at me? Now it's fun for her. But if I just leave that there, she'll get bored because it's not fun and she's being soft. Well, I get bitten by a lot of puppies. It doesn't bother me. And so if I make my hand stiff like this and boring, she'll give up eventually. You could also, good, and then we'll give the attention. I could also redirect her, say, pet her over here a little bit harder or give her a stick to play with instead, and I'll get her stopping biting me faster. But I need her to learn that biting me is not fun. Good girl. Good puppy. And you can see now I can roll her over. I can push on her. She doesn't mind as much. She can bite at me as much as she wants to make me stop, and she'll fail. And once she gives up, then I will stop. And of course, I'm being super gentle. You got to be gentle. Good puppy. Don't eat rocks. Good puppy.
Okay, I have Winston, and we are learning down. So I'm just going to take his treat, and I'm going to hold it close to his nose, and I'm going to lure him to the ground. Oh, he already did it. Good boy. Good job. Another one. Look. Come here. Come here. Go sit. Good. Down. Yes. Good job. Good job, Winston. Hey. One more time. Good. Cue down. Yes. Good job.
Okay, I have Miss Indie Girl here today. We're practicing some stays. She does super good with distance stays. I can walk as far away as I want to, and she is totally good with it. I'm going to introduce some distractions and see if she does good with it. Here's some toys. Good, Indy. Down. Held the stay. Hey, let's lay down. Down. Come on, down. Yes, good girl. Stay. Good. There's another one. Good. And right past her. Good. Good stay. Hey, down. I'm way less concerned about the position hold than I am the actual stay. So Indy did a great job. Good job, Indy. This is Miss Olive, and Olive is going to learn a place command today. Olive is a pretty nervy dog, and right now she's not taking any food from me because she's a little bit scared. And so one of the ways that we continue to train a dog that won't take any reward is we apply a little bit of pressure with it. So what I'm going to do here, Olive, come here. I'm going to teach Olive a place. Olive, place. Good. And ideally, I'm looking for a sit when we get up here as well, a sit or a down, but I'm not going to be super strict on her with that right now. So, okay, good job. Come here. Olive, place. So I'm applying some pressure. Yes, good job. And as soon as she makes it up here, that pressure stops. Okay, now that builds a lot of confidence because we're presenting her with a problem, the problem in this scenario being some leash pressure, and she knows how to turn it off, or I'm showing her how to turn it off. So this is how we kind of kill two birds with one stone and train a dog that doesn't really want to take anything nice from us, but still needs to learn.
This week with Nala, we're working on handling skills. So when we first got her, she was very squirmy, and we can't have very squirmy because we have to do thorough health checks every day. And so part of our health check process is to put the dog into a position where we can examine them all the way around, make sure everything looks good, make sure there's no injuries or any sores or anything like that. And this is how we do it. If she struggles, the most important thing is that she learns that struggling won't get her away, but being calm makes this go as quick as possible. And so we just start by gentle movements like this, moving around, gently feeling all over her, making sure that she's properly holding still and being calm. And once she is, we give her lots of love, and then we release her, and we'll do other side. Good doggy. Good doggy. Good. This is where we practice, you'll gently pull on her ears. This will help her around kids. It'll help her just if she ever gets an ear infection. Same thing with her lips. We gently pull on them. We just want to make sure that she knows sometimes we're going to have to handle you. Sometimes we're going to have to check you out. And you should just tolerate it with a good attitude, because the better your attitude is, the faster it goes. Good dog. Good dog. This is Cashew. This week we've been working on conditioned relaxation and forced relaxation. The conditioned part he's doing excellent with. The forced part, he has a lot of stubbornness. And so the forced relaxation is just gentle leash pressure. Come on. Good boy. It's just gentle leash pressure downwards with my foot here. And so I step on this leash, and he is so stubborn, and most bull breeds are so stubborn, that the trick is to not increase this force, right? You can see it's not very tight at all. The trick is to just have a lot of patience. If I increase it, I'm going to increase his opposition. He's going to start pushing against it. He's going to start acting out more and more. But if I make this boring for him and very, very mildly uncomfortable or annoying, within a couple of minutes, he's going to want to choose to lay down. I'll explain the conditioned relaxation as well, but pretty much the conditioned relaxation is where we give him rewards for calming down, whether that is actually laying down calmly like we're looking for, or whether it's just settling his attitudes down. We want to make sure that he can relax on command and that he can stay bored for hours at a time. Now, of course, a big part of this is the stay, which you guys have seen his stay. He's doing really great. Good boy.